Hey guys, it's Vi. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of the backyard stuff from Sims 4. It's the new expansion that we just got today. So if you are sticking with me, this would be part number 2 for you. I did part number 1 where we covered everything in the Create a Sim, so if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and click that I in the top right hand corner. It'll take you right to that video. However, welcome to part number 2, where we go through everything in the build and buy mode. We are here just in a random lot that I have chosen, so let's check out what they've given us for build and buy mode. The first thing we have are some pre-made lots, or pre-made rooms, rather. We have the Backyard Dreamscape. And as always, if you wanted to hover over any of these, it will tell you exactly what they are. But because I don't want total spoilers, we're not going to really delve into it. We do have 3 different choices that are pre-made for you for this one. And this room will go for 4,865 simoleons. The second one on our list is Serious Waterworks. And I see the water slide there, of course. We have 4 different choices for that as well. We've got, let me see, it's going for 2,834 simoleons if you wanted to plunk this whole thing down and have everything ready for you. We also have the Flowery Escape, which is another outdoor one. We have 3 different choices for this one, and this room would run you 2,569 simoleons if you chose to take this and just plunk it down. Until I see everything, we're just going to leave it just as it is, and let's check out some of the new goodies. So we have new fountain something or another. Let's check out what do we have for new fountain stuff. For new fountain stuff, we have Feelin' Froggy Fountain. Hopefully your sim is feeling better than this frog. Let's check it out. What's this little frog look like here? I can't wait to check out some of the animation, so we'll have to do gameplay with this little thing. I'm going to make a fountain real quick. We can see what he looks like here. Let's put him in one. It's going to delete it, so maybe this thing has to be just on the side. Let's find out. I bet you could put it in there. You're supposed to be able to. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and do that. That's the new fountain for us right there. It's rather cute. Very cute. Can't wait to see what all the animation looks like. And it looks like we have new trees or something. We have new rocks. No? The only thing we have is a new bush called the Wild Gumdrop. This flowering gumdrop plant is in full bloom. Observe its natural beauty and don't you dare pot it. Okay, let's check out some colors for this one. I'm actually going to change this to the, let's see. Oh, I guess that was the afternoon light. There we go. Looks a little brighter, however. So here are the different colors. It is very pink, and gumdrop is probably a really good description of this one. So there's some different colors for that one. I don't see anything else other than a gate or fence. So we have a white picket fence, a classic white picket fence for your own little slice of suburbia, unless you choose to paint it another color, that is, in which case just ignore the first part. So we have a new fence tool. Well, we don't have a new fence tool, we have a new fence that we've got, and it does have a bunch of different colors, folks. We have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, we have 15 different colors of this fence. So we have lots of choices. Let's see, let's go ahead and put out some different ones so you guys can see all the different colors out here. I'm going to leave that one. Here we go. We're doing good. There's the white one, of course. We have a nice purple and yellow. I'm going to pivot the screen here in a minute because I don't think that those show up overly well for you. I wish I could just change little sections of this so they wouldn't have to lay them all out, but that's okay. We'll just go like this so you guys can see all the different color choices. At least I think I'm getting them all out there. It's hard to say. There's lots of different colors. Here we go. And there's the last one. I'm just going to pan around this way. Maybe they show up a little bit better because it's brighter going from this direction. So there's all the different fences, and it does have a new gate, of course. And the gate is going to come in all the same colors, so I'm just going to use one so we can see what the gate itself looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like on that side, and it's identical, so there you go. That's the new gate and the new fencing. And it looks like that's everything that we get from the build mode. So it's good that I'm combining the build and buy this time because there's just not a whole lot of stuff to do. So when we got the Kid Stuff Pack, we also didn't have, actually in the Kid Stuff Pack, we didn't have anything for build mode. So I think I'm going to start combining them. So we have this one, the Formally Folding Chair. So we have a new chair, and it looks like there is a pattern on this one. I'm going to scroll out in so you guys can see, but it has a little flower pattern on it. Ooh, that shows up a little bit better. And we have different patterns. So there's different ones. So let's see. We have a bunch of different choices, folks. So let me see. This one is a flower option. We have this kind. There's this flower. We have a striped option. Polka dots. And it looks like we're going back to the same ones. So those are all the different patterns, and they come in a bunch of different colors. And I'm probably not going to scroll through all of them on this because it looks like it's the same options for patterns and stuff. And but just the whole back of the chair, and it's got arms rests on this. So there's the different pattern, or the different style, same patterns. And the same can be said for this love seat. This is called the Hannah Howell's Love Seat, and it all matches everything else. So I'm just going to pick a random color to leave it on. So there we can see the different seating. There we go. Those are all the different choices. I'm going to move this around so we can see. Those are all the different choices. These are the different types. And what do we have here? We have some, that's it for seating. So those are all of our seating options. And let's see, we've got some tables. We have Millie's Dining. And let's see, this has the same patterns, it looks like, as the chair. So I'm going to put out a couple different ones, I think. Yeah. Oops, this is the other one. My bad. There we go. Yeah, these all have the same thing. Same patterns. Looks like they match identical to that, which is cool because I like having some matching stuff. There we go. And I pulled this one out. It's called the Rug Rack, and it looks like the same type of thing, same patterns as the other stuff, but this one, it has a little rug, I guess is what they were going for. There's a rug draped over it. So there are the different options for those, and it is changing the wood. So all of this stuff matches, which is fantastic. We have this one, which is the Square Meals Factory Defect Table. And let's see, what colors did they give us here? So we have your standard wooden options for colors on these. And we have a couple bright ones. So you have a bright yellow, you have a bright purple. There was a bright orange that popped up that I saw. So there's some choices for a dining table, just a small one. We have Millie's Coffee, which is going to match all of that stuff as well. It looks identical to this, but it's just a coffee table, so it's a short version. Obviously, here we go. Let me get me some options out here. There we go. There's the striped option. So there we have those coffee tables. Ooh, this is so cool. We've got the perfectly patterned large umbrella table. So this is so cute. Look at this. Look at the different things. This patterns on this one match everything too. So I'm just going to scroll through these and just pick one to put down. This is so cute. I'm going to move some of these chairs over here so we can we'll just go like that just so we can use it. Just like that. Perfect. How many can go around that? That's more than 4. I'm going to try this. There's 4. It looks like this table can fit a total of 6. That's awesome. I don't think we've ever had a table that seats 6 on a round table before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comments down below if this has been done before, but as far as I know, this is a first. So that's awesome that you can put that many around it. It's kind of like the, I don't know, the fire pit that we've got that holds that many. That's just super cool. And this one, what's the difference between them? Are these plain options then? Looks like these are all of our plain options for the same type of table. It looks like the same size and everything. So you have patterns and you have plain for this table. I'm going to stick this one back here. Awesome. I really like that. Okay, the next thing on our list is the next level perennial. So we have a plant stand. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we've got a plant stand, and it is changing the color of the pots as well as changing colors of the step. And if you are noticing, it is also changing the color of the plants in those pots. So this has tons of different variations because it's changing everything. So I love that they're changing so much at the time. It just makes it look so much more realistic. So if you put these side by side, it wouldn't even look like the same plant stand. Am I right? Like, that's really cool. I like that. That's neat. Ooh, here's the real fun, guys. This has been all over Twitter and all of the different social medias. They had this on they did a Twitch live stream, which I did not see, and they have this on the trailer, of course. This is like one of the main selling points for this particular stuff pack. This is our slip and slide, our first one. So this one is just a lawn water slide, and I'm going to scroll through the colors and stuff because I didn't do that with the first one. So here are some colors with that one. It's got little koi fish and stuff. Ooh, this one's cute too. This one has frogs on it. So we have frogs and fish options. This one has little circles, and we're back to that one. So we have 3 different patterns for our slip and slides. We have this one. It's the Jaws of Death lawn water slide. Now they do give you, this one gives you fun of 5, a fitness skill and motor skill. So it gives fitness for the adults and it gives your motor skill for your children. The Jaws water slide, the bigger one, it is fun of 6, and it also gives the fitness skill and motor skill. So we have this water slide. I'm going to turn it this way so we can really see what it looks like. I want to see this. I want to check it out. Wow, look at the detail on this, guys. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. That's awesome. Look at that. And I'm not 100%, but I am guessing that this is the start, but I'm really not sure. And I think the same for that one, but I really don't know because I haven't watched anything, so I haven't seen the animation. So I cannot wait to do gameplay and check that out. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to check out the different colors because I have that one placed already. So let's check out some colors real quick. We just have some standard colors. It's not changing an awful lot. It is changing the little life preserver in the front, and it is changing a couple other things. So I guess it is changing a bit more than I first anticipated. So there's some different colors for that water slide, and that was one of the main things that everybody was going crazy over for this expansion. So something else we have wind chimes of Windermere, ceramic and hanging. So let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different wind chimes, and I'm assuming that they play different things, maybe sound differently. I really don't know. I have no idea. What does it say here? It says, choose from bamboo, ceramic, or metallic chimes. Set the pitch of your chimes by changing the length of the rods. Mount them on your wall or hang them from the ceiling. No matter if you have a single wind chime or group them together, you're sure to love the melodic melodies wafting through your yard. So these are kind of customizable then, folks. It was either hanging or wall mounted, right? Mount them on your wall or hang them from the ceiling. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get a room and a wall. We're going to try this out. So we have our room and we have a wall. Let's check these out. You were saying very customizable things. So here we go, the ceramic one. This one's a hanging chime. You can't see them very well. I should probably give myself some windows so we could see. That would be smart. Either that or let's see. Nope, I'm gonna look and see if we have lighting to do here because I have it selected for the backyard stuff. So let's go to lighting. We need a hanging down light. There we go. That way we can kind of see what these look like. So there's one of our wind chimes, and I'm gonna go back to everything from the backyard stuff, and we'll go back to where we were at this. There we go. So here's another one. It looks like these are all hanging options. I wonder if these are the wall mounted then. Yep, they are. Okay, so the reason we have so many is there are 3 different types, and you can have them from the ceiling or from the wall. So they all have the same type of description. So there are all of our wall hanging ones. This one's the bamboo. There was, let me see, there was wind chimes that were aluminum, bamboo, and ceramic. So we have all 3 different types there. We have all 3 different types hanging in here. All right, so now we have all those wind chimes out, and there aren't any options in the build by mode, so I'm assuming that those options are going to show up when we go into gameplay. So I'm going to leave those hanging right there, so when we go into gameplay, we'll have to mess around with those and see what happens when we change stuff. We have something else that's new, the summer drink tray. This is the perfect pitcher for mixing a thirst-quenching drink on a bright sunny day. Create lemonade, iced tea, even citrus swig. You remember their infamous jingle, right? No, I do not, but Hot as a pig, drink citrus swig. There's plenty to share, so gather your friends and kick back with a cold one. So there doesn't seem to be a whole lot on here that tells me what to do, but I'm assuming that this comes with new gameplay. It kind of has the same look of the drink tray from Spa Day, where we had the drink tray that you could put out and it would do stuff, so maybe it's the same kind of thing. I'll check out the different colors. It looks like it is changing I don't know, the little tray as well as the flower that's on there. So there we have that. It's like a little lemonade or iced tea pitcher. So I'm going to go ahead and put out a couple. What did it say? Just 2 different kinds? Lemonade, iced tea, or a citrus swig. So I'm going to go ahead and put out actually 3 different choices for us because I want to see what each of those look like. So when we go into gameplay, I'm going to have to try each of the 3 different types. All right. So we have the Birdie Trots bird feeder. It gives environment of 2. Now, I did see this one on the trailer and it looked like it came with additional gameplay. So this is something we're also going to have to check out in gameplay. So here are the different colors for this cute little bird feeder. It's super cute. Even if it doesn't come with additional gameplay, if it comes with new animation, that would be super awesome. And what else do we have? We have the potted gumdrop. So we have this one right here. And this has basically the same name, but this is a potted version. So here is the potted version, and truthfully, I don't like it as much. It's okay. The pot is changing, but I kind of like the look of the actual, this one right here, with all the flowers on it. It's kind of neat. But there is the potted version. We have potted and dotted. Only the freshest live flowers come in this vibrant vase. And so we have this. It kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, like an Easter egg, I guess. Doesn't it kind of remind you of an Easter egg? So we have this one, and it is changing everything on it. So there's little patterns that match all of the furniture and everything else. Ooh, I like it that way with the little polka dots. That's super cute. I think my favorite is with the polka dots for sure. I'm going to switch it back to this one right there. Okay, so those are cute. Quite a bit bigger than I anticipated. I thought it'd be a little tabletop one, but I guess not. What about this one? This is Trace Bouquets. So 3. Okay, so 3 potted plants. So we have that one, we have this one. So this comes with a bunch of different pot colors, and it is not changing the flowers, just the pot colors. So we have this option with all the different choices, which is super cool. Like that a lot. The next thing here on our list is the floral arrangement wall decal. So we have a new wall decal to add to our ever-growing collection. If you have the kids room stuff pack, we got a ton of wall decals. So we have this one, and honestly, it doesn't really look like a flower too much. I think it would look more like a flower if it actually had stems. So I don't know, I'm less than impressed with this wall decal, to be completely honest with you. The next one we have is a Feelin' Froggy wall decal, and this one is super cute. I do like this wall decal for sure. This one's cute. So we have a bunch of different colors, different patterns on the frogs. This one's kind of fun. So this one I will probably be using because that's cute. But I don't know about the flowers. That doesn't really look too much like a flower to me without the stem. So we also have this one is a Waxing Perennial. So we have a new triple framed picture. And that's cool. Oh, we have different ones. Okay. So we have, I'm going to put them on the other side so we can actually see them. Let's see, let's pivot around, shall we? Here we go. Let's check out the different patterns. We have this one, which is little birds. We've got this version, which is flowers. And the last one, I think, was that one, right? Yep. So that was our last one. So we have 3 different choices for those. And let's see, I'm actually going to just extend this and we'll put them on the other side because I don't want to hide them. I want you guys to be able to see everything all in one shot. So we'll just move them over here. There we go. It is brighter on the other side, however, but there's all 3 of the different new pictures that we got. Just wanna fly. Spread your wings and fly. Oh, if only. For now, this lawn ornament will have to be content accentuating the landscape. So we have a new little lawn ornament. This is kind of cute. This would look good in little gardens. We should have got stuff like this with our garden stuff pack, the romantic garden stuff pack. I know it's not very romantic, but it's super cute. So we have a new lawn ornament. We have this decorative birdhouse. Some plum actually sealed the opening to this birdhouse to prevent any birds from getting inside. What good is a birdhouse that can't house any birds? Placing it in your yard may raise a few eyebrows from the neighbors. So from the description, this is purely a decorational birdhouse. So we have a decorational birdhouse, which is so adorable. Even if it's useless, it's so cute. I don't mind if it's useless, it's cute, and it'll look good. And if this one actually does do things, then that's okay that doesn't work. What do we have here? We have Taste of Tart. Pucker up, Buttercup. You'll want to have practiced your best pursed lips before you get a taste of the contents of this vase. So I am assuming that this is just purely decorational, but I am not 100%. We have lemons, we have limes, we have lemons and limes, and then we have oranges and red, I don't know, apples, but they don't look like apples. I don't know. So there you go. I'm not a fan of this one. I don't usually use this type of clutter in my builds or anything, so it's probably going to end up being kind of a useless piece, I think, for me. We have the Completionist Condiment Caddy, so something else for like backyard things, barbecues and stuff. So this is cute. I like this. This is really cute. This will definitely get used in my game. There we go. So there's a little condiment tray. Look at the little details on this. They have little forks in there and knives. Oh, this is super, super cute. And it's very detailed. I like that a lot. That'll be really cute, especially with the restaurant stuff. And we have the floral arrangement rug, and it matches the other one. And actually, it looks a little bit better on the floor as a rug than it does as a wall decal, because it actually kind of does look like a flower on the floor. I don't know why it would make such a difference between this and the wall decal, but I don't know. It looks better as a rug. But I'm not overly impressed with it nonetheless. We do have the frog option, just like we did with the wall decal. So we have a little frog. This is super cute. I think the frog is really cute. So there we go, we have the frog rug and the flower rug, and we also have another one. This is called the sun rug. So we have a new rug to check out, and it's all these polka dot options. That was a plain option, or at least the pattern wasn't very defined if it had a pattern on it at all. It may have had a pattern, folks, because some of these are hard to see because of the lighting. So we have flower options. Everything seems to match everything else, which is awesome. There we go. I'll just leave it on this one for you guys to see. So we have a new rug there. We also have flower power. It says, "Groovy, man. This far out light will light the path to your eternal illumination. Gaze into its depths and you might get purple dazed." So we have a new light fixture from the sounds of it, and it's also a lawn ornament. So I'm going to check out some different colors. This is so cool looking. I love the color combinations. This is fun. Look at all those choices, folks. What a neat flower. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to shut off the lights to see how bright it actually is. It's got a nice glow to it. It's not overly bright, it's just a little bit. Look at how the shadows are now. See, I'm still in awe of the new lighting that they did in this game. It really, they really stepped it up for sure. It looks great. So there's our new light fixture for outdoors there. Going back to the afternoon sun to check out whatever this is. What is this? It is the Plumbot box. Carbon dated on this boombox indicates it comes from hundreds of years ago into the future. Alright, so this is maybe it's a portable boombox. I don't know if it's portable or not, folks. We'll have to find out. Let's see, it must be placed on the wall, so it is like the outdoor speakers. So maybe they've changed what the outdoor speakers look like now. Like maybe we have a couple different options, or maybe this is just for this one. I'll have to see if all the different channels are on there. I don't know, maybe they gave us a new channel. Let's see what else does it say here. Applying an electrical current to its circuitry causes the parts to amplify local radio waves and output their signal with crystal clarity. Some Sims speculate that this may be the head of an advanced cyborg, but they can't be possible, right? So, I don't know, maybe we got a new radio station, I don't know, we'll have to check it out and see, and we'll have to see if this works for all the other stuff or not. I don't know if it's like specifically designed for this stuff pack, or like I said, if they've given us one that plays all the different radio stations. I'm not sure. Let's see if there's anything else, but guys, I think that that's everything from build and buy. I'm looking on my list. Oh, this is something new. So we do have a couple new things. I think I may have gone into lighting and it screwed that up. So let me see if there's anything else here on the list. I don't see anything we haven't seen except for these lighting things. So there are a couple more things here on the list. There is the scented citronella. So this is like a little candle. And let's go ahead and check out the different colors. So it comes with some neat color options. Some are plain options and some are dual colored options. So there's a new candle. We have the Tawdry Tawny True Dawn, and I can't say that 3 times fast, not even if I wanted to. It says this counterfeit candle may be a knockoff, but your guests will be none the wiser. Make it the centerpiece of your next backyard feast. So we have this one, which is flowers and a candle, and this is super cute too. I like that. And it comes with a, I don't know if you guys can tell because I may have scrolled through them too fast, but there is a new, it's like sitting on a, I don't know, like a placemat or something. Here, let me put it on this table so you can see it better. There you go. So it's sitting on like a placemat. So we have placemat and candle. We have plain candle by itself. It looks like we have this lantern right here, the eye-lantern. Let's see what all the different colors. So this one could be tabletop or it could be on the floor. And this is what it looks like. Plain options is what it looks like we have. So I'm gonna leave it on probably a bright red maybe. Let's see, let's get back to the red. Yeah, that'll show up pretty good. And this is the last thing, the constellation lighting. And we have, oh, these are cute. Look at those. Oh, and they have multicolors. These are super cute. So here are some lights here. I'm gonna string up a couple different options for us to check out the different colors. Here we go. These are cute. All right, so there we go, string of lights. I'm gonna kill the lights so we can see how bright things are. So these string of lights are decently bright, and so are these over here. They actually lit up quite a bit, but this is what they look like when they're lit. Let's go over here and check it out. Yay! And then there's this one. Very cool. So those are all the new lightings. So let me just double check really quick to make sure that I have at least one of everything out for you guys to see. And it looks like I might have got everything. I'm going to double check and make sure there are anything else. I think that that's it because there wasn't a whole lot for the build mode. It was mostly buy mode. Alrighty folks, as far as I know, this is everything from the new Sims 4 Backyard Stuff Pack in the build and the buy mode. So I hope you enjoyed this video, checking out all the new goodies with me. I will see you in part number 3, where we go into gameplay to check out some of the animations and all the other fun different things that you can do in game itself. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. Go out there and be a pineapple. Stand up tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. I will see you next time. Bye guys.